All right, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 and testing 2. We are back live for the final day of Run for the Roses Classic in Louisville, Kentucky. Our 3N girls dressed in black tops, black bottoms, and bright blue sneakers will be taking on Kentucky Premier. They're standing behind our girls. They're in bright yellow tops and bottoms. The tip is just a minute away, so quickly now, 3N comes into the final day of the tournament with some success, but a heartbreaking loss late yesterday. If you didn't catch it, spoiler alert, it went into overtime and it went the other way. But we are no worse from wear. Sometimes, as you know, we learn more from a tough loss than a win. And I think our girls are excited to actually come out now and get to play right away. So the starting five, you see them right in front of you. At guard, we have Audrey and Charlie. Forwards, Shelby and Molly. And at center is Zoe, who will be taking the tip. On the bench next to Coach Delaney, there you see Evelyn and Dylan. The refs are getting off the chairs to come out to the middle so we can get started. This is the consolation bracket. That tough loss yesterday would have pushed us into the championship bracket. But Kentucky Premier had the same fate, the same record coming in, and we are going to get started. The tip goes to Audrey, who picks it up to set up the first offensive play here. Audrey gets it outside now to Shelby, outside to Charlie, who dribbles inside, finds Zoe inside. Zoe throws it in for the first bucket for 3N, 2-0. We're playing 14-minute halves with clock stoppage. Guarding out front now is Charlie and Shelby. Making it difficult. Almost stolen there by Audrey. Inside now. Just missed. Oh, that rolled in and out. Rebound. Audrey. Timeout. We can't hear you. So Coach Pat was calling a timeout, but he didn't hear, and the traveling call gives the ball back to Kentucky Premier. Premier now. Missed their first shot. Looking to tie it up. 3N up, 2-0 now. That's a foul. That's going to be on probably Zoe. She grabbed her. It is. That's Zoe's first. You get 6 fouls in this tournament. Makes them both. We're tied up at 2. Quickly now, Shelby with the ball brings it up. Almost travels, but holds it together, gets it to Audrey, who sees Zoe streaking. Zoe puts it in and fouled. 3-point play possibility for the big, who just gets the second bucket for 3N to go up 4-2, trying to make it 5. Right back at the free throw line. That's exactly where Zoe wants to be, and she nails it. 5-2, 3N. The press is on. That attempt goes off. Big rebound by Molly. Molly gets it over to Charlie. Charlie now gets it up to Zoe. Zoe goes up the turns, kicks it back out to Charlie. That's a 3. That's off. Rebound, Premier. They're going to call that on Audrey. Not a charge, even though she just ran her over like a freight train. Audrey rubs her elbow. That could be painful. That's her first. Premier now, outside, right in front of the camera. That's a three. That's over the rim. But they get the rebound instead. They go back out to the three. Audrey guards out front with Shelby. So Audrey is really upset because she just picked up her second, but you saw the girl throw her shoulder into her, but they didn't call it. No offensive fouls. Now the runner, that goes off. Rebound. Kentucky Premier will keep it. Premier to inbound. All the way across. That's a 3-point. Molly defended it. It's good enough for a rebound, and Molly almost picks it up. She's the last to touch it, so Kentucky Premier will keep possession. 5-2, 3N. We're early. Just a couple of minutes have ticked off in the first half. Final game here in Louisville, Kentucky. Stolen there by Audrey. Audrey walks it up outside to Molly. That's a deep three. Molly shoots it. It's off. Rebound goes out of bounds, so it's going to go to Kentucky Premier. The opponent brings in 4 subs. They got quite a bench, to say the least. So a whole new look, a whole new team is out on the court now against our girls in black. Let's see what this second squad can do. Little pop 8-footer off. Rebound, Premier. The runner, blocked by Shelby. But it stays with Premier. They move it around quickly. Outside, back to inside. Tipped by Shelby. Into the hands of Molly. Molly races up the court. Molly pulls it back and gives it over to Audrey. Audrey looks to get rid of it and finds Zoe inside. Zoe dribbles twice, turns and gets it outside to Shelby, who steps behind the free-throw line, and it's off. Rebound, Zoe. Zoe goes up with it and gets fouled. Good work inside by Zoe. She's going to shoot 2. In and out. At the 10-17 mark, we're going to bring 2 girls in. That's Dylan and Evelyn coming in for Molly and Shelby. Zoe missed the first. She's going to shoot her second free throw. And makes it. 6-2. 3N up early. Blocked by Zoe. She gets it and gives it over to Audrey. Audrey has a girl behind her. She protects the ball, though. Keeps possession. Audrey from the top. Zoe comes out to set a screen, but Audrey doesn't wait for it and gives it out to Charlie instead. That 3-point is off. Rebound, Zoe. Zoe gives it back to Audrey from the top and now sets a screen. But Zoe turned around, and Zoe did not see that Audrey was throwing it right to her. So turnover 3N, Kentucky Premier to inbound, full court. Tipped by Audrey and picked up, almost picked up by Evelyn. It's going to stay with Premier. Premier inbounds it, back court, and they walk it across. Audrey guarding outside. Inside now, back outside in front of the camera. She goes in with it. Zoe defends and makes it go off. Zoe gets the rebound, and she goes to the corner, but gets it over to Audrey just in time for Audrey to look up the court and find Dylan all the way down, but just off her fingertips. It'll go over to Kentucky Premier. We're under 9 minutes in the first half. 3N up, 6-2. Press is on. Charlie's at it. And it's tipped there by Audrey into the hands of Evelyn, who scrambles around for it. They're going to say jump ball. That should be Kentucky Premier's ball. And it is. So they threw it away right to me, and it's going to be 3N ball. Audrey's going to inbound right here. She gives it up to Charlie, who has a girl in her face. Charlie dribbles left and gets it up to Audrey. They're not across yet until they push it up to Zoe, who finds Dylan streaking behind, and she misses a layup, but kicks it out to Audrey. Thought about shooting. They're guarding her tight outside. Audrey takes the seal from Zoe and capitalizes on a nice seal for the 5-foot runner. 8-2. Dylan just rips. Oh, they called a foul on Dylan, but that looked great body placement. They're going to give Dylan her first foul. That looked good, but not according to the ref. So get a time check here. At the 8:13 mark, coming into the game now is Shelby. Molly. Sitting down is Charlie and Zoe. She made the second, missed the first. 3N now with the full court press. That's a body, they didn't call it. Audrey races, kicks it out. Molly loses the handle but recovers. Gets it across to Evelyn, back to the top to Audrey, all the way to the side. That's Shelby. She dribbles in, she takes it, she throws it in and off. Rebound, Kentucky Premier. That's just inside the free throw line, it's off. Cold shooting by Kentucky is benefiting our girls, but that could change, you know that. That's kicked by Premier right into the hands of Audrey. Takes it up herself and gets the easy bucket. Timeout, Patrick Knowles at the, let me check the scoreboard. .713 mark, 3N up, 12-3. I hope you all didn't pick that up, me yelling at the scoreboard, because they called a timeout, and when I went to check the scoreboard, the clock was just running. And we had that problem yesterday in the big game in the afternoon. In fact, Coach Diana, who's here working, find her next gems for Otterbein, made her way to impart her opinions to the scorekeeper yesterday. But we're here back at it, and Premier tries to get across, and they do. All the way across. They're moving the ball. See what they've drawn up after the timeout. That's knocked away by Shelby, but into the hands of Premier. And they're going to say Dylan fouled her after the shot. So this young lady is going to get a chance for a three-point play to cut the lead in half. (12-5) is the score. She's going to shoot one here. 12-6. Under 7 to go in the first. The press is on, but it's successful because they steal it right over the back of Evelyn. That's a three. That's off. Short. Rebound, Evelyn. Nope. It goes into the hands of Kentucky Premier. All the way across, tipped by Molly, but it's going to stay with Premier. Good athleticism there by number 20 to jump up and not just get a hand on that. Zoe checks back in for Dylan. 6.5 to go. 12-6, 3N. Premier to inbound from under their basket. All the way across from the three. She stops and pops and makes it. Nice 10-footer to go 12-8. Now Molly up the court. Back over to Audrey, who penetrates and throws it out of bounds. They're going to say that was not touched by a Premier girl, so they'll have the possession. Checking back into the game now is Charlie for Evelyn. Premier gets it all the way up the court. Defended there. Their big scores a bucket. He just checked into the game. 12-10. Premier coming back. Outside now. Stolen there by Premier. That was finally called an offensive foul. That just shoved Audrey down, and this guy got it right. The other guy didn't. But there's an offensive that could have tied the game up. We're up by 2, 12-10, with 5 minutes and change to go. Zoe over to Charlie, but it gets tipped away, and Zoe keeps the ball and gets it up to Audrey, who quickly gets to Shelby, who's streaking, who passes it over, but it's touched last by Kentucky Premier. It's going to be 3N's ball from under the basket. 5 to go. Charlie for 3, that's short. Rebound, Kentucky Premier. They race up the court. Defended by Molly and Audrey. Good job on the defense. That's going to be a foul on Charlie, probably. Yep. She'll shoot 2. .4:59 to go. That cuts the lead to 1. 12-11. She's going to get another shot, free throw here. And we're all tied up. The press is on from Premier. Shelby has it. Shelby brings it over. It's kicked away. Punched away by Premier. Stays with 3N in front of the scoring booth. Going into the back court to Charlie. She goes left with it and gets it out to Molly. The defense has really picked up by the opponent. Now, cutting from behind. Great pass by Charlie to find Shelby. Sneaking in to take the lead back. 14-12. 4.5 to go. Stolen there by Zoe. Zoe gives it over to, I don't know, it's a collision in the middle of the court. That Shelby's on the ground, but Charlie picks it up and gets it to Molly. They're going to say Kentucky Premier was on the line when she bumped that. Checking in now is Dylan for Molly. Shelby to inbound from the same spot as before, right in front of the scorer's booth. She gets it over to Charlie. Charlie has it from the top. Looking for a screen, set it up by Zoe. They're going to say jump ball instead of foul. And I'll try to get off my soapbox quick, but I wish we had those kind of refs that don't lazily call jump balls and instead will call the foul that is indeed a foul, but they don't do that. So there's a foul, and she looks slow to get up. Big body on the inbounds by number 13. There's just shoved Audrey into the backcourt, but she got the foul. Under 4 minutes now. Shelby to inbound. She finds Audrey in the backcourt. No bumping that time. Audrey goes left. Penetrates. Throws in a floater that goes off. Kentucky Premier comes back. The body into Charlie was not called. Rebound Premier. They get that. And they're going to say Zoe with the arm bar foul. That's Zoe's second. Should be on the floor. It is. Gets it in from the three. That's a three-point attempt that's off. Rebound. Audrey, Charlie. Charlie gets it and races up. Behind her back, slows it down. Three girls in her face. Knocked out. And that's in and out. Rebound. Premier. Redefended there by Dylan. It's off. Rebound. Goes to 3N. Checking back now is Evelyn for Shelby. Evelyn will inbound the ball. Presses on, but Zoe has it. And hands it off to Evelyn. Evelyn back to Zoe. Zoe goes right, gives it over to Evelyn. Evelyn steps in for a three and off. Went behind the backboard, so it'll be Premier's ball. Around 2 minutes left here in the first half. We're in a tight one here. The runner there is off. Rebound goes to Premier. And now I think he might have heard me because 25 was trying to get a jump ball and he called the foul. Way to make the right call. Premier brings in a brand new set of players, so it's a whole nother team out there now. 4 new faces, actually 5 new faces. Audrey brings it across, back over to Zoe. Zoe from deep outside goes right. Zoe goes right. Zoe keeps going in, loops under, and finishes. What a play by Zoe. How about that? Just went all the way in and did a reversal layup. Great job. Now, Premier almost loses it. They have it outside, defended by Charlie. Good defense. Inside, back to outside. I think they're going to call Evelyn on that one. .138 to go. 3N up. 16-12. Is this a 1-and-1? Looks like. Okay, wow. A lot of fouls called. 1:38 left in the first. 3 and up by 4. She makes it 3 and up by 3. Well, makes them both. 16-14, 1:38 to go. Audrey has it and brings it up. All the way up to Zoe, who goes into the middle. Spins left, goes with the left, and just off. Rebound. Oh, Audrey has hit the floor. She's been on the floor more than on her feet. Nice inbound and one. So that ties it up, and this and one could give Premier the lead with just over a minute to go. Checking back into the game now for Zoe is Shelby. Also coming in is, hang on a sec. Okay, so Zoe stays in. Shelby comes in and Molly does. Evelyn and Dylan are on the bench. This is an and one. Tied up at 16 here. Big free throw. In and out, rebound. Gonna go to 3N on that one. On the rebound scrum. Shelby to inbound. Gives it to Audrey. We're just above a minute here in the first half. All tied up at 16. To the middle now. Outside to Molly. She penetrates, goes right, goes in, and off. But gets her own rebound, and she goes up to shoot it and gets hacked by number 5. Great work by Molly. Peels herself off the floor. She's gonna shoot 2. .58 seconds to go. The substitution was because it looked like Shelby got a fat lip and has some blood that has to be taken care of. So she's going over to the trainers. Evelyn checks in for her while she gets her lip repaired at 58 seconds. Molly hits her free throws. Good job. Now, all the way up in front of the camera. Let's pan out so you can see that. All right, stolen there by Molly, who takes it and hands it off to Charlie, all the way over to Audrey, who goes up the court. Audrey gets it back to Charlie. She's going to step into a 3, and she's going to shoot that and make it. Great job, Charlie. Just stepped perfect rhythm. They get back quickly. Zoe defends and gets a hand on it. Misdirects the shot. Rebound, Premier outside from the 3. The runner blocked by Zoe. Quickly now. Molly has it and gives it to Audrey. We have time. Just quickly gives it to Zoe, but she saves it into the hands of the Premier girl, who races up and tries to get it. They're going to say no foul on the trip. They say she fell on her own. We have just a few seconds left in the first. Charlie has it inside, throws it to the other team. They're going to shoot it from the 3-point land, and it's off. That's it for the first half. Next play, Charlie, don't worry about it. There's Shelby popping back in after getting her lip sealed up. Halftime score, 20-16, 3N. Three-minute half, so I have just a couple minutes to go over the first half stats here. Zoe leads the charge with 10 big points. She's 4 for 5 from the floor, 2 of 3 from free throws. She's got 3 rebounds, 1 foul, and a steal, 3 blocks. Next up is number 2, Audrey Bennett with 4 points. She's 2 of 3 from the floor. A rebound, 1 foul, 3 steals, 1 turnover, 2 assists. Next up is Charlie, 3 points. He's 1 of 4 from the floor. That's that 3 we just saw. Big 3 too, by the way, to push the lead to 4 going into the halftime. Charlie has 1 foul and 2 turnovers and 2 assists. Shelby, who just got her lip repaired, 1 of 3 from the floor, a total of 2 points. She has a steal and a block. And then Molly Martin, 0 for 2 from the floor. She's hit 1 free throw. We just saw that one too, right before the half. She's got 1 board, 1 steal, and Evelyn, no points, but she did pick up 1 foul. And then Dylan also no points, and has 2 fouls and a rebound. So there you go. We got a tight one. It should be exciting. 20 to 17? It's 16. Yeah. So it's 20 to 16. We're just about ready to start the second half. Thanks, Eric. Coming back from the halftime rest. Looks like they're going back to the original 5. Charlie and Audrey at guard. Shelby and Molly at forward, and Zoe in the big in the middle. And there's her competition. They have a bigger big. So let's see what we can do to be successful here in a tight game. 20 to 16. Premier starts it out with possession. Inside, guarded there by Molly, and a quick jumper goes off into the hands of Premier. Keeps it. Outside now, that's a 3. That's off. Rebound, big bang. Zoe gets twisted up. Looks like she twisted her ankle in her collision with their big. She looks upset. And she's going to need her entire team to help her up. I think she twisted her ankle. Came down. That doesn't look good. So Dylan checks in for Zoe. That's got to be... Back at it now. We'll check in a second on Zoe's ankle to see how she's feeling. And thrown away by Charlie, goes back over to Kentucky Premier, who's down by 4. Here's their second possession of the second half. Guarded out there by Shelby. Almost stolen by Audrey. Swung around. That's a 3. That's off. Rebound. Charlie's in there, but it gets squirted away into the hands of number 33, who puts it in to cut the lead to 2. We're a minute in on the second half. Molly gets it. And they're going to call a foul on a girl who keeps complaining every time she gets a foul, and she doesn't like the call. And she lets the ref know it. Little tip, if you want to get recruited, probably you don't want to act like that every time a foul's called on you. But anyway, Dylan inside goes right around the big to score and push the lead back to 4. Nice play, Dylan. Their big is big, but it looks like with some speed, we can get around her. A 3-point attempt now from Premier is up and behind the There's a look at Zoe. She's moving around. Hopefully she'll be back. What do you think, Zoe? If you go back in, it's probably just to see if you can go. Premier with the steal. That is a foul. And 25 either got popped or is not going to say it. All right. She gets the foul. Charlie pleads her case, but she's going to shoot two. Down by 4. Kentucky Premier trying to close the lead, and that free throw doesn't hit the rim, so maybe she did get popped. She'll get another one to try to close the lead to 3, but right now 3 and up by 4. 2.5 minutes have passed off of this second quarter clock. Missed them both. The ball is going all over the place. And Audrey comes up with it. Audrey looks to get rid of it. Zoe's moving around on the sidelines trying to get her ankle to work. Audrey from the top. The stack call is called. Outside to Charlie. Dillon setting a screen up down. That's perfectly executed. Well done. That pushes the lead to 6. High-low worked perfectly on that. Maybe we should do that one again. I liked it. All right. Molly defending the big. Does well. Makes her miss, and Shelby grabs the rebound. Audrey brings it across the court. Audrey going to take it all the way herself and go in and finish. Great call. Great decision there by Audrey. Pushes the lead to 8. Shelby defending on the outside. Premier now comes back to their big. The drop goes off of the Premier's leg. They're going to say Dillon touched it last. So it's going to stay with Kentucky Premier. Just under 11 minutes. Now Molly checks out, coming back into the game. It looks like is Evelyn. The big gets it and quickly shoots it. It's off. Rebound. Audrey. She gets it out to Evelyn. Back to Audrey. Audrey walks it up. Back to Evelyn. It's stolen though. But given, they're going to say Audrey, who is probably has a chalk outline on the ground of this game. She has really been beaten up. That goes in our favor in Audrey's ability to catch that. Now, Shelby gets it in to Charlie, who gets it over to Audrey. Back to Charlie, who brings it across. Into Shelby. Shelby kicks it out to Dillon. Dillon outside. Dillon comes inside and gives it to the other team. Premier breaks up the court. Looks like Zoe's going to try to give it a go. She's at the scorer's table. See what that looks like. That could be, there's a 3 that's off again. Rebound, Audrey picks it up. Audrey wanted to get it to Dillon, but she wasn't looking. Audrey walks it across the center of the court, setting up a play here. At the top, it's Dillon. Dillon goes left with it, loses the handle, and it goes in the hands of number 25. She's going to take it in herself for the easy layup to cut the lead to 6. Audrey from midcourt, got the girl in her face, almost stolen from behind. Outside now to Dillon. She goes inside, gets poked, throws it up, and just off. Rebound, Kentucky Premier. Kentucky Premier brings it up quickly. They get fouled. She's going to shoot 2. .9:42 left in this one. The first one goes in to make it 26-21. Checking into the game now is Zoe and Molly for Dillon and Charlie. 26-21. She gets a second free throw here. Let's see how Zoe's ankle works. Makes them both. We're in a tight one, folks. 26-22. Audrey with 2 girls in her face gets it tapped away. And she loses the handle. That defense is working well for Premier. Swinging it around, all the way across. Zoe defends that. Ankle looks good there. But Audrey is shoved on the ground. Man, we're going to get a couple of ice bags for Audrey at the end, but they called it. So we have the ball now. Full court press is on. Audrey has it, trying to get it across. Shelby has it now inside. That's a foul, and they're going to call that. That's what I'm talking about. You get girls that just punch and stuff. And when the refs don't call it, it's very frustrating because they get away with it, but not that time. They did call the punch, so 21 picks up that foul. 3-end to inbound from under the basket. Audrey has it. Full line change for Kentucky Premier. This is a whole new 5 that just came in. Quite a bench. You could switch every single player in a substitute, and they just did. So, Shelby from the outside gives it to Molly from 3. Molly gets one. I bet you Molly Moe's going to feel good about that. Big time 3 at the right time now. Get her going. It's going to be over quickly. Audrey tried to kick that. Premier on the outside. They kick it into the hands of Evelyn, who comes out with it. Evelyn trying to get rid of it. The ball gets squirted away. And back into the hands of Kentucky. Kentucky from the outside. That's a 3. That's in. So they just matched the 3. That's their first 3, too. Molly gets possession. Back. They're going to say it went off of a Kentucky Premier's hand. So intense defense. Shelby to inbound into Evelyn, who goes all the way over to the corner. Pat calls a timeout just in time. That defense from Kentucky Premier is picking up, making it difficult. It's a good matchup. These last 2 games have been really good matchups. That's exactly what we want. Really push our girls to the limit so they can get better, of course. .21 left in this one. 3 and up by 4. 29-25. It's a doozy. Zoe, you look good on that defensive play. Good job. All right, back from the timeout. Zoe is out there. She said she's fine, so we trust her. She's gingerly moving, but she's moving. All right, Audrey brings it across, gets it out to Evelyn. Stolen by Kentucky Premier, and a foul quickly called on Molly. That's her first. So 3N nursing a small 4-point lead, and Kentucky Premier just stole the ball. So they'll have it around 8 minutes left. That's a 2. That's off. Rebound goes right back in to cut the lead in half to 2. 29-27. Defense, we're trying to figure it out here. Molly thought about 3. She takes it in herself, goes and misses. Rebound, Kentucky. Quickly up now. Looking to tie it up. Inside. Oh, that was a good move, but it's off. Rebound, Zoe. Zoe gets it out to Audrey. We're up by 2. Quickly now, Shelby grabs the ball, turns, gets it over to Molly. Ball's bouncing around. Evelyn has it outside. Audrey shoots a 3. That's in. Big 3-pointer by Audrey to push the lead to 5 now. 7 minutes left in this one. Kentucky Premier comes back. That's a 12-footer. That's good. The lead is 3. Shelby now comes across. Audrey gets pushed, and they're going to Guess where Audrey is? Yeah. Charlie just peeled her off the ground in front of the scorer's table. Wow. Coming into the game now. Looks like it's Charlie for Evelyn. Inside to Zoe. Outside to Shelby. Shelby shoots at the three. That's in. 2 big threes. Back to back. Pushes the lead to 6. Kentucky comes back up now. Under 7 to go. Moving it around. That's a 3 from Kentucky. That's off. Rebound. Stays with Premier. Nice ball movement, and she's going to get the bucket and 1. Looks like they're going to give that one to Molly. That's her second. That goes in to make it 35-32 with 6:10 to go. Full court press is on. 35-32. Audrey gets it across, stops and pops and shoots it from the free throw line. No foul. Kentucky brings it up the court quickly now. Looking to close this 3-point lead inside. The reverse is no good, but Premier keeps possession. From the 3-point line, just tied it up. Wow. We're tied at 35. Audrey has it now. Audrey gets it to Charlie, all the way to Shelby. Shelby's outside. Back to Charlie. We're outside. A lot of defensive pressure. Zoe on the inside. Kicks it out to Molly from 3. That's over the net. It's going to go back to Kentucky on that miss. Tied up at 35. 5.5 to go. Kentucky walks it up the court. Audrey guards from the outside. Tied up at 35. Inside now. They're going to call Shelby for that reach. It's going to be on the floor unless they're in the bonus. On the floor, they're going to inbound it from right in front of Eric and Carrie. Inbound goes all the way inside, tipped by Audrey into the hands of Charlie. Possession 3N, tied at 35. 5 minutes to go. Charlie from the outside. Charlie dumps it to Zoe, who kicks it out to Audrey for 3. That one is off. Rebound. I think they're going to say Audrey got fouled on the 3 by their number 2, so Audrey's going to shoot 3 free throws. Made the first to get the lead back at the 4:37 mark. She gets one more. She's made the first 2. Pushes the lead to 37-35. Made them all. Well done. 38-35. She gets her 3-pointer. 4:35 to go. 3N up by 3. Audrey guards out top. Number 2 takes it all the way in, but gets fouled, so she'll shoot 2. That is Audrey's 3rd foul. I think they gave it to Audrey. I might have to check that. Makes them both. The lead is 1, 38-37. Charlie has it deep in their backcourt. Charlie brings it up left and gets it across. into the hand. That's a foul by number 5, who just shoved Shelby to the ground. No bonus, so it's going to be on the floor, inbound in front of the parents across the way. Full line change here for Kentucky Premier. Three and up by 1 point. 4.5 to go. Audrey from the outside gives it inside to Zoe, but gets fouled. And she gets helped up by Molly, but she gets up really slow. That ankle's going to need some attention on the ride home. 25 gets another foul. It's going to be a 1-and-1. So Zoe goes to the line. At the 3:56 mark, she makes the first, so she gets another shot to push the lead to 2. Gets them both. Big free throws. The lead is 3. We're under 4. Now, this is like a slugfest. Exchanging big haymakers. Each team gets a possession and sees what they can do. A stoppage is huge. That's tipped away, but possession stays with Kentucky. Timeout, Kentucky. That timeout at the 3:38 mark with the score 3-40. Kentucky Premier 37. Zoe takes a seat on the bench after hitting 2 huge free throws. On the court for 3N, Audrey, Charlie, Shelby, Molly, and Dylan. A big 3-point to tie it up. Doesn't go. That's what they called from the timeout. They get the rebound, throw up an air ball, but they say 3N touched it. Pat disagrees. That's why he's standing in front of us. But they give it quickly in to their big, who Dylan fouls. So she'll get the shoot too. To try to get this 3-point lead down. He makes the first. The lead is 2, 40-38. That's off. Rebound, Dylan. Dylan comes out with it and gives it to Audrey, who comes up the court. She goes to the corner. Comes inside. Audrey still has it, loses it. It's on the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession Black, staying with 3N in a tight 40-38 game. We're under 3 minutes. Audrey takes the time to tie her shoe before getting the ball from the ref. All right, inbounds. Big possession here for 3N. Actually for both teams. All the way outside to Shelby. has a girl in her face. Shelby hands it off to Molly, who goes right with it, hands it. She gets fouled in her ability to try to hand it off to Charlie. She gets fouled instead. It's going to stay with 3N. Their coach looks like he wants to play with his bright shorts and shoes. He's halfway on the court. It's going to be a 1-and-1, and Molly's going to get the shoot. 2.5 to go. 3N up by a bucket. The first one goes in to push the lead to 3. Free throws are huge, and this is why they shoot them every single time they practice for these exact moments. Gets them both. Big free throws. The lead is 4. Premier comes up the court, guarded out front by Dylan. And a big three-point is in and out, but the rebound goes right back up, but she misses. So Premier's number 21 is going to shoot 2. .33 left. That free throw makes it 42-39. Dylan takes a seat. Back into the game is Zoe. That miss gets into the hands of... It's going to be... The girl tried to throw it off of our girl's legs. It wasn't successful, so Shelby has the ball and gives it in to Charlie. Charlie walks it across the court. Back court trying to get it over. Shelby now has it. She goes inside and loses it, but gets fouled. These are the fouls that you want. If they aren't calling these fouls, then the other team will be getting away with murder. These are good fouls. These girls are going to reach and try to steal the ball. They're usually going to foul when they do that. And now we're back at the line for the 1-and-1. Shelby to shoot it. That one misses the rim, so possession, Kentucky Premier. Blocked by Zoe, who comes in. Charlie races with possession. Be smart now, girls. We have the advantage and the clock and the lead, so that they do slow it down. Audrey from the top, guarded out by one girl. Audrey takes it herself and gets grabbed by number 2. Good foul, good take. .157 left. 42-39. I don't know if she's going to shoot 2. I missed it when I was running around. She is going to shoot 2. So she missed the first. This is a double bonus. Trying to push the lead now to 4 with this next free throw. We're under 2 minutes. And she in and out. So the lead stays 3. Audrey misses both. Kentucky Premier races up the court from the outside now. They're gonna say Zoe fouled her, even though it looked like she was falling down. So Zoe gets that might be Zoe's 3rd. Zoe looks really sore out there. Shoulders, ankles. Oh, this is gonna be a long car ride home, folks. I might have to drop her into an ice bath. Now Kentucky Premier is in their bonus, a 1-and-1 with that last foul by Zoe, down 3. So number 2 is trying to trim this 3-point lead. Her first one is in and out. Rebound Zoe. Zoe gives it to Audrey. Be smart, girls. Learn how to win a game. Audrey goes all the in and out, and Zoe has it at the top. Over to Molly, back to the top. They're going to have to foul here. Charlie gets it to Audrey. Audrey goes right with it. Pan out here. Audrey has it, and they're coming. And she gets fouled, and just number 2 just buries into Charlie to push her into the backcourt. Charlie's going to hit the double bonus. 2 shots at the line here. Minute and a half to go. Mixes them. 3-point lead still. 1:20 to go. These last free throws haven't gone in. That could come back to haunt us. So now, Premier from the top. Moving it around. Shelby guarding. Passed over and nice hand. So that bucket cuts the lead to just 1. 42-41, and their coach calls a quick timeout. That's a lot of basketball left. .61 seconds left in this one. After the timeout, the lead has been trimmed to 1, 42-41. 3N will have the ball. Shelby to inbound, full court press, employed by the opponent. Shelby gets it over to Charlie. Charlie gets it back to Shelby. Shelby gets it up to Audrey. Audrey brings it across, leading by 1. Audrey takes it herself, goes in and finishes. Great decision. The lead is 3. 40 seconds left. Premier with the ball, down by 3. Guarded outside by Shelby. Number 2 goes all the way up and in. She gets the and 1 to try to tie it up here. That's off. Big miss. Big rebound by Zoe up to Molly. Molly holds it. Molly. Coach Pat called a timeout, but they didn't give it to him. And now Premier has the lead with that turnover. Audrey has it. We're under 30 seconds to go. Charlie brings it across, outside to Molly, inside to Zoe, who goes up with it and scores. Sorry about the camera there. The lead goes back to 3N. Seconds left on the clock. A 3-point attempt is up. It's off. Rebound to Premier. She gets blocked by Audrey as the buzzer sounds, and 3N squeaks out of that one with a 1-point victory over the EYBL team. Kentucky Premier, what a way to finish that one. Final score in Louisville, 46-45. That was a bar brawl. There's Zoe, she's gonna need some first aid. There's Shelby, she got first aid. There's Molly. Charlie, what? All right, guys, there's our girls right there. Thank you for joining us. That was fun. Quite a weekend to go 3-1. Got the competition we were looking for. There's our girls celebrating. This is the bonus. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. These girls are fun to watch. We will be back in about a month for the final tournament of the summer. We'll be back here, actually, for another big time. That tournament actually is gigantic. There's teams from Europe, all around the world. So it makes this tournament look small. And let me tell you, this tournament's huge. So that'll be our final one in July. Join us then for our wrap-up of this summer's 3N 2028 basketball. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. I'm going to keep it on for another few seconds because I have a feeling we're going to get some girls up in the camera. I could be wrong. But we're just going to watch them here. You can see how they are after a win like that. It didn't go in our favor yesterday. This time it went the other way. They got to be happy about that. But that was not easy. There's the man keeping all the stats. Oh, there you go. Did you see what colleges are over there?
That was all part of their team. That wasn't coaches. I don't think there was a coach here.
Okay.
How's Zoe? Ankle?
I don't know. I wanted to put her back out there to see, you want, even if she goes for 5 seconds, you want to see it. So her knee was already jacked up from game 1 yesterday.
Back to a roll on this.
So in this one, she came down. You know when you come down on someone's foot? I saw it immediately.
The girl under the bucket here picked Audrey up.
Audrey is more on the ground than on her feet. She's going to be good. I mean, that's a physical game. I don't know how much more physical they can get.
But, I mean, that's how this game gets played.
Saw it all winter. And that's what we've employed in our game.
Yeah, we're not purposely picking kids up. She had 2 hands around her waist, picked her up, and then dropped her.
Well, because I think that's worse. I don't want it.
No.
I want to play aggressive. And
Eventually. We're 6-1 in the first half.
they won't call me. They dumped them.
That's a resume builder for a season.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you're on audio?
Yeah. I'm just, because the girls might be coming afterwards, and I'm just going to keep it on. They may not want to say a thing. You never know. It's the goofy one, number 2. He likes to, he may not feel like it. Academy Award winner right there.
We shot 16 free throws. They shot 26.
But the 3. All right. Yeah. Yes. Okay, folks, that's going to do it here in Jefferson County, Kentucky. We hope you enjoyed it. Safe travels. We'll do this again in about a month. Same place. Hope you can join us then. Let's go and say bye-bye to our champion girls. There they are. Oh, I'm sorry. I just nailed Molly, Jeannie. We out.